the Super Wednesday Connection video for Northfield United Methodist Church. I'm Pastor Rachel McIver-Morey. Though we can't gather on these Wednesdays, we do have opportunities to do home church the same way that some of us are homeschooling right now. Right now, on any given Wednesday, we would have kids running the length of these halls. And now those same kids are running through your halls. So here's an opportunity to build faith right at home. And here's a word on how to do that.
Hello, this is Gregory, and welcome to KC3 in our new virtual format. I do miss seeing all of you in person. I am grateful that we can still connect in this way. So let's start with a prayer. Dear God, please bless the making and sending and receiving of this video and all the activities that follow. May it all be in your hands. And bless us now as a community of Christ in this different and difficult time. We ask in your name, oh Jesus. Amen. So I want to start with the story of Elijah from 1 Kings chapter 19, verses 10 through 13. This is Elijah hears God speak. You can read in your big Bible if you want to go back, but I'll read it from here. King Ahab's wife was furious with Elijah. He ran away again and hid in a cave. As he hid in the cave, Elijah heard God's voice saying, "What are you doing, Elijah?" Elijah answered, "I am the only one left who worships you. They are trying to kill me now too." God said, "Go and stand on the mountain, for the Lord is soon going to pass by." A mighty wind blew against the mountain, so hard that rocks shattered. But God was not in the wind. There was a mighty earthquake, but God was not in the earthquake. There was a great fire, but God was not in the fire. Then there was a gentle whisper. When Elijah heard it, he hid his face in his cloak and stood at the mouth of the cave. God was in the gentle whisper. He assured Elijah that he was not alone, but that other believers still worshiped God too. So, before Lent, and then as Lent started, I was encouraging everybody to pray and make that part of your Lenten discipline. You may have decided to sacrifice something or hold off on something for a while, which is awesome, and I hope you keep doing that. But I also wanted to encourage prayer. And I thought of this story, and I was saying in the newsletter how prayer is helpful for our immune system and meditation, and what better time to boost our immune system than what we're going through. Plus, exercise is so good for our immune system. And it's hard right now with the gym closed, the ice arena closed, the pools are closed. We have to exercise from home, but do whatever you can. But walking is something that we can all do, hopefully. And I would encourage you as a family to take a walk. Take a walk and stop somewhere where you can keep your social distance, maybe in an open field or maybe back in your yard. Stop and just sit. Everybody sit for a few minutes, 3, 5, 10 minutes, and try and listen to God speak to you. What whisper is God speaking to you with? And it may not be in actual words, but maybe you have a thought that's percolating. You think, oh, or a feeling, something that comes up that maybe you feel God is saying to you. So take that walk, take some time to listen. I'm going to go a little bit longer this week because we're entering Holy Week, and this Sunday is Palm Sunday, and you will hear this if you watch church this Sunday, the Palm Sunday story, but I just wanted to read it so we can stay on top of our Holy Week stories. This one comes from Matthew chapter 21, verses 1 through 9. Jesus and his disciples were going to Jerusalem for the Passover festival. Jesus sent 2 of his followers ahead, saying, "Go to the village over there and find a young donkey. Bring it to me. Say that your master needs it." The 2 friends fetched the donkey and put their cloaks over the donkey's back. Jesus rode into the great city of Jerusalem. Huge crowds came to greet Jesus, spreading their cloaks on the road and waving palm branches. "Hosanna to the Son of David! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord!" they shouted. They cheered and waved to Jesus, their king. And what better time to think about this than what we're going through? Who is really king in all the chaos in the world right now, and the fear and the adjusting of everything that we're having to do? Just remember that Jesus is king. So this week, take it with you. Jesus is king. Remember that. Remember Elijah take your walk, take some time to listen to God, make your art, and however you do that, and write the whisper, the thought, the feeling you got from God. So thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.
After dinner, most Wednesday evenings, we have opportunities for our older youth for faith development. Tonight would have been a SALT night in which we serve and learn together. Instead, you'll have the opportunity to do the same project at home that we would have done here.
Hi, this is Pastor Rachel recording a video from home for what would have been a SALT night for a Super Wednesday. SALT, which is Serving and Learning Together, is led by a team of confirmed youth with some supporting adults. And they had decided to lead us in a project of cleaning and sterilizing our gym toys that we use for our Playtime for Toddlers ministry on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. If you're not familiar with that ministry, it's a time when we open up our gym for families in our community who have little ones 5 and under that need a space to run around during the winter months. And so toward the end of our winter season, which we always close out about spring break, those toys can get pretty in need of sterilization, shall we say. So it's so interesting that they had made the choice to make that their service project for the congregation, given the moment that we're in when we're trying to protect our most vulnerable from COVID-19 infection. So since we can't gather as we love to and would prefer to be doing right now, to be doing these things together, how can we be serving and learning together at home? Well, taking a cue from our SALT youth, one thing we can do is think about our own home as a space and how it is used as a place to welcome strangers, just as our gym gets used as a space to welcome those who are new to us on Tuesday and Thursday mornings for our Playtime for Toddlers ministry. What space in your home, or however your home is organized, is the one that receives the most strangers, so to speak, is the one in which you welcome guests? And how can you make that space the most welcoming space possible for when we are able to gather again? So this is an opportunity for us to think of our own homes as extensions of God's house, and to remember that we have the opportunity every time we welcome somebody into our own home to welcome the stranger as Jesus Christ himself. So we can treat this as a season of preparation, just as Lent is a season of preparation for Easter. This can also be a season for when we prepare to welcome each other again. So think about your home and what space in your home you can be preparing for the next time we are able to welcome each other as Jesus Christ himself, either by a deep clean or reorganizing, redecorating, however it looks. What can you do to make that space, that room, that area as welcoming as it can possibly be to all those who will come? So until we gather again, we can still be serving and learning together, although at a distance, and we can hold each other in prayer as we do so. Thanks.
Hello! Welcome to Super Wednesday. Give it up for the folks in the kitchen! Yeah, there's nobody there. But maybe in your kitchen there are. So as you gather, you're welcome to use this as your evening grace as you gather at your own family table. You can sing along if you know it, or you can sit there awkwardly while I sing. I don't really care. But together we can pray in spirit. So today we're going to be present at our table, Lord, which is a traditional Wesleyan grace. I hope you can join me if you know the words. Be present at our table, Lord, be here and everywhere adored. These mercies bless and grant that we may feast in fellowship with thee. Amen. Eat up. We'll see you next time.